Greetings, this is Andrew Baker from Brainwave Consulting Company, and we're going to take a little time today to talk about multi-factor authentication. Most people know that as two-factor authentication, right? Something that you know and something that you have. And for a lot of people, that would be something on their phone, whether it's something like Google Authenticator or an SMS text. When you go to log into PayPal or Facebook or your bank or somewhere, they'll give you an option after you've typed your username and your password. They'll give you an option to get another factor. And this is supposed to add to your security because it ensures that it's something that you have on your person, whereas your name and your password, your username and your password could be stolen, could be copied, could be intercepted. But the two-factor, the additional factor, and multi-factor can be more than just two factors. But the additional factor makes it easier to identify you, makes it harder to be intercepted. You do have to be careful when you're looking at multi-factor technologies because there's a huge reliance from a lot of vendors on SMS. And SMS can be intercepted. Okay, SMS is not foolproof. It can be spoofed, meaning someone can pretend to be sending you from a particular address and they're really doing it from a different address. And it can be intercepted. It involves a little bit of trickery to do that, SIM swapping and all of these other kinds of things, but it is possible. So whenever you're looking for multi-factor authentication for your business, consider options that don't simply rely on SMS. And understand, of course, that when you start using your phone for two-factor authentication or for multi-factor authentication, that your phone becomes a very critical asset at that point. And you will want to make sure that you protect it, that you have passwords on it, that you, whatever biometrics that it uses, that you leverage that, that you keep it locked when you're not actively using it, and make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, because then otherwise it becomes a gateway to all of your assets. And most people will have mail on their phone. And so they're going to have email. They're going to have whatever the multi-factor tools are. Again, whether that's Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator, Google, Duo Security, etc. So it's important that you leverage two-factor authentication, multi-factor authentication, wherever you can. It will help to make your access to things safer. Yes, it can be a little bit burdensome. Yes, you got to look around. Oh, I'm trying to log in and now I have to punch something, agree to something, type something. Yes, those things are true. But as annoying as it is for you and as often as you go into that application, just remember that you don't want an adversary getting into your data, right? The first time you have an experience where they get into your data and there's data theft, identity theft, you'll realize that little pain that you're experiencing is much less than the pain of identity theft. So keep that in mind. Multi-factor is good. Look to apply it in your personal life as well as for your organization, and make sure that you secure the devices that are going to handle that second factor. Thanks again for your time. Until we speak again.